Hey guys, it's Mary from Sophisticakes by Mary. It's kind of a gloomy day out today. Gloomy and blah. Anyway, hopefully the lighting is good in here so you can see what I'm doing. I've had a lot of questions about how I make my gold, what you call it, sequins. The pre-colored gold sequins. There's two ways you can do it. You can either put, these are what they are. This is what they start with. Your confetti sprinkles. Now you can put these on first and then airbrush them with the gold, which is kind of honestly what I do most of the time. Or you can pre-color them and then put them on your cake and then touch up when you need to, where you need to with the airbrush or with a brush, brushing on the gold. So anyway, what I have, my supplies. The sprinkles. This is the gold that I like to use. What is it called? Divine Specialties? Yeah, Divine Specialties gold dust that you combine with vodka. People see this in my cupboard when they come for tastings, and I think they think I'm an alcoholic. But honestly, I don't drink. So this is for my cakes purposes only. It evaporates when you have exposed it to the air and it dries, the alcohol evaporates out of it, and so you're just left with the color. So, okay, on top of that, I have a baggie, a Ziploc baggie, I don't know if you can see this, and a tray lined with parchment paper. You can use paper towels, and honestly, that's what I've done in the past. This is my first time using the parchment paper because I found that the gold, when it dries, it kind of sticks to the paper towel, and it's kind of hard to get the sprinkles off, which make the sequins kind of hard to use. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably change the angle of the camera so that you can see what I'm doing, and I'm not trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be looking. I have no idea. This is just my cell phone, so you get what you get. Yeah, I'll change the angle of the camera so you can see what I'm doing, and hold on one second. Okay, I think I got it. My problem is that my selfie stick broke. So I'm having to rig this my phone up without it hopefully falling and going boom and crack. So this is really, really simple. It really is. There's not much to it. What you do basically, add some powdered sugar, some gold dust to your bag. Okay, disclaimer time. First of all, this gold dust, it's a big debate in the cake community whether this is edible or not. The gold itself is not edible, but you use it in such small quantities that depends on who you ask if it's edible or not. I personally just did a wedding last weekend that I was invited to that had the same technique on it, and it's probably the picture I'm going to use as an example of how to use these. And I used it, and I ate it, and I didn't die. So, if you're worried about it, just don't use it on anything that is a real cake. You could always add that tier of your cake as a foam cake dummy to put these on, you know, the confetti sprinkles on, if you're worried about it. Then you get the look of it, but you're not worried about people eating it. It's really not going to hurt you. I promise. It's such a little amount, but that's up for you to decide. You know, you got to make your own judgment call on how you feel about that. So anyway, getting that out of the way, I sprinkle this in the bag. Honestly, a good healthy amount. Because another thing with this, if you don't make enough, then if you're trying to add more gold powder to your sprinkles, it gets dull. So you really want to make enough so that you get it the first go around. And I've had that happen. And in fact, the other video I have where people were asking me how you make these, that happened. Okay, pour some vodka into your bag. Mix it around. So you're making a gold paint out of this is what you're doing. But yes, so if you do this and you find that the gold coverage is not enough, and then you go ahead and you add more powder to the bag and add your sprinkles again, and it comes out dull, just go ahead and use them. Don't waste them. Go ahead and use them, and then put, just brush or airbrush a light, you know, coating of it on top. That's exactly what I did in that video. Okay, so put those in there. I'll close up my stuff before I either A, drink it, just kidding, or spill it, which is more than likely. Now you just make sure that it's mixed up pretty good. A little bit goes a long way, really. Add your sprinkles. And a little bit more. Oh, of course, I grabbed the one that's not even open. Go ahead and just dump them in there. Zip up your bag. Honestly, shake them up, spin them around, get them all coated. I might have done just exactly what I told you not to. Oh no, here they come. Get some air out of this bag. La 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 la. Don't know what to do with yourself when you're waiting. Okay, they're coming out. I can see them in there. And you might still have some spots that don't cover as well. That's okay. Go back and touch them up. Get a brush. Make some more paint. You take a look-see. Oh yeah, they look good. All right, can you see those in there? See how they're coated? I think you can see that. So then you get your paper and you just dump them out. Look, gold confetti sprinkles. I'm trying to get them all out of there, but maybe they won't. For our purposes today, that's okay. Now, you do have to spread them out. Because if you don't spread them out, they will clump together. Which doesn't mean it's unworkable. Just kind of a pain in the butt. Spread them out as much as you can. You don't want clumps of them. You want them to spread out. I need a paper towel. Let's see if I got something to do this better with. I want to kind of flatten them and get them spread out a little bit more. You know there's a science to this. No, there's not. Okay, it's probably about as good as it's gonna get. So you just let them dry. See your pretty confetti sprinkles. Let them air dry as long as it takes. Could take, you know, a whole day. That's why you do this ahead of time. And then, when they're dry, separate them more and use them at will. So there you have it. That's how I did it. Hope I answered all your questions. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.